The Wrath of an Angry Empath. 10 Ruthless Things Empaths Do to Crush Narcissists. Everyone, I'm honored to unravel the enigmatic realm of the empath and their prowess to drive narcissists to the brink of insanity. But hold on tight, for this discourse is not a mere whimsical tale. It is a lifeline for those entangled in the clutches of emotional abuse, a beacon of hope amid the turbulent storms of manipulative relationships. I implore you, before we embark on this expedition of the mind, to bear in mind that our focus lies in navigating the treacherous paths of the cunning, dishonest, and psychologically addicted abusers. Now brace yourselves, for we are about to embark on a mesmerizing odyssey, unraveling the intricate tactics and artful practices that shall unleash chaos within the very core of the narcissist's psyche. Each revelation shall be etched into your consciousness as I meticulously unveil them, guiding you through the labyrinthine depths of their unraveling. Yet, dear souls, before our quest commences, I beseech you to partake in this ongoing narrative of enlightenment. Subscribe to our enthralling chronicles and illuminate your path with weekly doses of transformative wisdom. Do not miss a beat, for the revelations that lie ahead shall alter the course of your existence. Prepare yourselves, dear readers, for the exhilarating dance between the empath and the narcissist is about to unfold before your very eyes. Together, we shall venture into uncharted territories, armed with knowledge, resilience, and an unwavering spirit. Let us commence this exhilarating journey, hand in hand, towards liberation and self-empowerment. 1. Detangle from their battles. Narcissists feed off of emotional distress, constant turmoil, and the satisfaction of having a target to belittle for their own self-loathing and guilt. They utilize their poor targets as emotional punching bags with deft precision. But what if you refuse to play their game or push back? What if you stared blankly instead of reacting emotionally to their verbal lashings, criticisms, or projections? You know what happens? They lose their minds. Their garbage has got nowhere to go, and without an existing target for their intense emotions, they feel powerless. By refusing to stoop to their level, you become an undesirable target. The narcissist cannot manipulate, influence, or control you, which is fantastic. 2. Zero interest in their theatrics. Have you ever encountered someone so immersed in their own illusions, rumors, and conflicts that you want to shake them back to reality? Well, welcome to the life of a narcissist. They thrive on attention, power, and control, and they apply various forms of manipulation to sway your perception. But what if you display that you are apathetic towards them? What if you demonstrate that their ideas hold no power over your feelings, thoughts, or actions? Just imagine the look of confusion on their face as they realize their insignificance in your life. Imagine their frustration when they can no longer manipulate or control you. As you live your life being productive, happy, and tending to your own affairs, they lose their composure because they are unable to possess power over you. Prove to them that you are completely uninterested in their theatrics, their influence, and any other projections they hurl your way. 3. Public confrontation. Narcissists are masters of deception, utilizing manipulative tactics to appear superior, hide their incompetence, and dupe others. But what if you confronted them publicly? What if you exposed their lies, exaggerations, or inadequacies in front of their colleagues? Picture the fear in their eyes as you ask direct questions that force them to tell the truth. Imagine their irritation when you showcase their flaws or errors in plain view of everyone. By doing so, you remove their control over you and reveal their true nature. Their deception is now exposed to everyone, and they can no longer fool you and anyone else now that their true identity is visible. Stand up for yourself, confront them publicly, and show everyone who they genuinely are, making it clear that you will not tolerate their lies and manipulations. 4. Refuse their emotions and narrative. What if you took a stand and refused to be swayed by their lies? What if you debunked their fake display of emotions and narratives and saw their true intentions for what they are? By rejecting their story, you're sending a message that you won't entertain their manipulative tactics. You're demonstrating that you're not a pawn, and you're immune to their deceit. But how can you do that? Next time you find a narcissist maligning or belittling someone, stand up for the victim and challenge the narcissist's side of the story. This stops them in their tracks as they're left unsure of what to do. You can no longer be easily manipulated. 5. Revealing disgust and disdain towards them. What if you switched the roles and treated them with the same disdain and hatred as they do you? What if you made them feel insignificant and belittled? By displaying contempt and scorn for narcissists, you can fight back and demonstrate your ability to stand up for yourself. You won't allow them to criticize or judge you. But how can you achieve this? The first step is to not allow them to initiate conversations or demean you. Stand up for yourself, inform them that you won't tolerate their narcissistic behavior, and don't let them intimidate you. 6. Refuse to take them seriously. What if you acted like they were crazy or belittled them with a snicker? Disregarding them can be an effective method of disempowering their influence. By ignoring their attempts at narcissistic behavior, you're not providing them the admiration and attention they crave. You're making it clear that their conduct and stories won't impress or sway you. But beware, things may take a turn for the worse as they realize you're not buying into their stories and exaggerations. 7. Speak the brutal truth. Narcissists hold an unsteady self-image and are incredibly manipulative. But what if you spoke up and said what they need to hear, no matter how ugly or painful it might be? Confronting them with unfiltered facts can be a powerful method of showing narcissists the truth about their actions. They're not used to dealing with the naked truth, particularly when it exposes their inflated self-worth. So gather your courage, confront them with the blunt truth that others avoid speaking, and observe as they come to terms with the reality of their actions. Get ready for some explosive reactions as their head reels from the painful truth. 8. Look past their facade. Narcissists rely on their carefully crafted image to feed their inflated ego, but what if you could see through the facade? What if you could comprehend their fragility, inadequacy, and vulnerability? Seeing through their act can strip them of their power. Once they realize that you understand the weakness of their false self-image, they're in trouble. They recognize that you perceive the truth, and they won't be able to uphold their carefully crafted persona. 9. Refuse to acknowledge their existence. Not recognizing them can be an effective method of disempowering narcissists. By neglecting them, you're refusing to fuel their ego, leading to an erosion of their power. It might be tough, but it's worth it. Silence can be unnerving, but it's critical to push through. Trust me, it's preferable to dealing with their manipulative behavior. Ignore them and watch their influence fade away. 10. Move on and let go. Moving on and letting go entails severing all ties with the narcissist on every level. It means letting them know that they are worth nothing to you anymore. No attention, energy, compassion, or narcissistic supply. It's cutting off all forms of communication. I know it's not a straightforward process or a game. I know it's easier said than done, but it's achievable and it's crucial for your mental well-being. I hope this video has provided some valuable insight. If it has, please leave a comment and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon to receive notifications of new videos throughout the week. Check out the link in the description for my free course and other benefits. Remember to cherish your worth and liberate yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
So everyone, thank you for watching this video. Empaths are highly sensitive individuals who are attuned to the emotions of those around them. They are often drawn to people who need emotional support, making them prime targets for narcissists who seek to exploit their kindness and empathy. On the other hand, narcissists are individuals who display a lack of empathy, often with a grandiose sense of self-importance and a need for constant admiration. They can be emotionally manipulative and abusive, leaving empaths feeling confused, drained, and powerless. You know, anger and frustration can be normal responses when dealing with someone who consistently exhibits harmful behaviors, right? However, when emotions are not expressed or dealt with constructively, they can cause physical and emotional harm to oneself. Therefore, it's important for empaths to channel their anger and frustration in a way that supports their growth, while addressing the behaviors of narcissists. Empaths often struggle to address the harmful behavior of narcissists because they may feel guilty for speaking up. They may worry about hurting the narcissist's feelings or causing conflict, but ultimately, it is essential for empaths to prioritize their own emotional well-being and maintain healthy personal boundaries. Okay, it can be challenging to channel negative emotions constructively, but it's also very important to do so in order to avoid negative consequences. Writing can be a great way to explore and release emotion. In writing, empaths can express themselves freely without the fear of being misunderstood or invalidated. Art and other forms of creative expression can have similar effects. Physical exercise can also be a good outlet, providing a healthy way to release pent-up frustration while also improving overall physical health. And then setting and enforcing boundaries is another critical step when addressing narcissistic behaviors. Empaths often put the needs of others before their own, but in doing so, they risk neglecting their own emotional well-being. Effective boundaries help empaths establish a sense of control over their own lives, reducing the risk of being exploited or manipulated by narcissists. The ability to say no without feeling guilty is essential to a healthy relationship. So, when approaching conversations with narcissists, it's essential to communicate clearly and without emotion. Narcissists may attempt to manipulate or invalidate an empath's feelings, but by focusing on clear communication, the empath can avoid becoming too emotionally invested in the conversation. So, it's important to remain focused on the behaviors or actions, not the person. In conclusion, empaths are vulnerable to the emotional manipulation of narcissists, and it's important for them to learn to address harmful behaviors while still prioritizing their own personal growth and emotional well-being. Channeling anger and frustration in constructive ways, establishing healthy boundaries, communicating clearly, and limiting emotional involvement can enable empaths to interact more harmoniously with narcissists. Empaths should remember that by prioritizing themselves, they can cultivate healthy relationships with others. Well, I think this is everything I can say in today's video, guys. I hope you find today's video entertaining and enlightening. Please don't hesitate to write your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, because that will help us a lot. We'll subscribe to this channel if this is your first time here, and until next time, have a nice day, everyone.